girl, and the devil would call my name. And I'd say, who do you think you're fooling? I'm a consecrated girl. Ooh, I'm a singer in the Sunday choir. Oh, my mama loves me. She loves me. She gets down
Welcome, families, friends, faculty, staff, and of course, graduates. To our 2024 Theater, Dance, and Performance Studies Commencement. My name is San San Kwan, and I'm chair in the department. Before we begin this event, I do have a few requests that will allow everyone to fully enjoy this momentous occasion. As you are no doubt aware, this is a highly meaningful event, and we want our graduates and their friends and families to have the time and space to be celebrated. So, please silence your cell phones. Please remain in your seats and keep aisles clear. We kindly ask that you refrain from any action that disrupts the ceremony or prevents our speakers from being heard. We respectfully request that you are careful not to obstruct others' views of the graduates. Thank you so much for understanding. So, good afternoon. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks, Rebecca Joy. So these past few years have been a little like the Barbenheimer weekend of last summer. A mashup of exuberance and creativity against a backdrop of destruction and peril. I have so much admiration for those of you sitting on this stage graduating today. You have weathered through with grace, and you have contributed so much artistic and intellectual energy to our community. From collectively devising a virtual play from your bedrooms under Margot Hall's direction, to discovering how to magically pull fish out of a stage in Durham. From Performance Fridays in Theater 26 to cabaret nights with artistic nerds for theater inclusivity. From costume fittings way up in the costume shop to scene studies way down in room 7. From the lighting booth to the lecture hall, from discussions of Judith Butler and gender performativity, to recitations of the Iliad and the Odyssey, to memorizing the 32 arm positions in Taloa technique. Oh, and also this. You all have been everything, everywhere, all at once. Ha ha ha. Our faculty and staff have likewise been productive. New books, yay, new productions, new babies, and so many fantastic new personnel in the past few years. Lizette Cohen, Joanne Cole, Tamia DeRoy, Rebecca Ennels, Dominique Hill, Lakshmi Kumaran in a new role, Daniel Larlam, Susanna Martin, Lana Palmer, Dio Ramirez, Arnel Sancianco, and Avi Valadares. Thank you so much and welcome. So every graduation, of course, is meaningful, but I would venture to say that this year's is particularly so. If you were on a conventional timeline, your high school graduations went virtual, and you spent your first year of college in isolation attending Zoom school. Whatever your journey to this momentous day has been, I certainly don't need to remind you about the cancellations of special events you were looking forward to, the social distancing protocols, the transmission scares. In short, loss, uncertainty, and anxiety of all kinds. And now, of course, we are witness to heartrending violence in Gaza that is exposing divisions across our campus and our country. It's a good thing you are well trained for this. You know how to create under constraint. You know how to heal through art making. You know how to improvise. You know how to activate imagination. You know how to collaborate and how to adapt. You know how to give weight and how to bear it, how to take space and how to make space. You know all about resilience. I salute you all, and I send you off with the utmost confidence in your future. Congratulations. It is now my utmost pleasure to introduce our departmental citation winner, Gilberto Martinez.
Hello, and welcome, esteemed faculty, proud families, friends, and most importantly, my fellow artists of the graduating class of 2024. Thank you. And welcome to our Theater, Dance, and Performance Studies 2024 Spring Commencement. Today, we stand on the brink of a new chapter in our lives. This is a moment not just for a celebration, but profound gratitude. We are surrounded by a multitude of countless others who have supported us every step of the journey. People we want to thank are professors, mentors, friends, parents, families, everyone here today, including each other. This is truly a community I have grown to love, and I don't ever think I will ever change this experience again. So thank you. And now I come to find, as I head into my next chapter at UCLA's MFA program for choreographic inquiry, they like to know that you can talk about your dance. So watch me figure that one out. Thank you, performance studies. You know, it's been really helpful. And honestly, I think in all seriousness, I don't think I could have been successful in dance, choreographing, directing, acting, stage management. The list goes on. We touched a lot of departments here. It's crazy. I think the only place that I didn't get to play in was the shop. So Tim, where are you, Tim? I'm coming back for you, Tim. Just you wait. All right? Amidst all these experiences, I often find myself pondering a simple question. What impact can I make with the art that I create? We are more than performers and scholars. We are creators of change. Our art has the power to challenge norms, to open minds, and to heal hearts. As we step into the world, let us carry with us the resilience we've honed and the creativity we have cultivated. Let's use our voices and movements to tell the stories that need to be heard, to dance the rhythms that stir souls, and to perform with a conviction that our work can indeed change the world. I am excited to see where each of us will go, the stages we'll conquer, and the stories we will tell. To show the impact of what I mean and a blimp of the time that we have spent here, I would like to invite this community to join in saying a couple phrases. So shout them out if you know them. UE's BDP, society, and freedom. Lenora Lee's within these walls, please state your name. Bears class, peace, and plenty. From Joe's abandoning expectations because Madeline's daughters of Leda, it's time. Maricella's the River Bride, Chega! And my personal favorite, UC Berkeley's end of our 10-year hiatus at ACDA. Wits! We promise we're not calling anybody a witch. It was an inside joke. And last but not least, I asked my performance history class, most of which we waited to our last semester to take. Class of 2024, what are we getting on this final? 100! Thank you for witnessing just a fraction of our experience here. Congratulations, class of 2024. Thank you. Let's embrace this new beginning with open arms and inspired hearts. Thank you for this incredible journey, and remember, siempre en comunidad, always in community. Join me in welcoming back the chair of the Department of Theater, Dance, and Performance Studies, San Kwan.
And it is my honor to introduce our very esteemed national luminary, commencement speaker, W. Kamau Bell. W. Kamau Bell is a stand-up comedian, director, producer, and dad. For 7 seasons, he was the host and executive producer of the 5-time Emmy Award of America. Thanks, Kamal, so much. Before we get to the conferring of the degrees, we have a couple of other distinguished people we would like to recognize as they take their own sort of commencement in the form of retirement. Wendy Sparks. Wendy! Wendy Sparks first honed her craft in costume design as an undergraduate in this very department and then joined the costume staff in 1997. She has been our costume director for almost 20 years. She couldn't be here today, but we salute her for designing and fitting costumes for 100 plus TDPS productions. Thank you, Wendy. Professor Peter Glazer invested 20 plus years of distinguished teaching, research, art making, and service to TDPS. He served as a theater director, a scholar of performance, a past head grad advisor, and a past department chair. Peter retired in December of 2023 and is busy enjoying his return to New England, his roots. Thank you from afar, Peter. And last, Professor Joe Good. What an illustrious career, what another national luminary we have in our midst. I am going to invite Professor Shannon Jackson to come up and say a few words about Joe.
It is my pleasure and privilege to celebrate one of our most treasured faculty members as he transitions into emeritus status, what we in academia call retirement. We have funny names for things. This faculty member is a master artist. He's a nationally recognized choreographer and theater maker. He's an inspiring teacher and mentor. He's a distinguished leader and campus servant. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. So once chanted Joe Good as the solo performer of 29 Effeminate Gestures, a breakout performance of gender and sexuality from 1987 that has been retroactively dubbed a masterpiece. In this masterpiece, our master artist placed himself, his voice, his body at the center, delicately and humorously performing 29 effeminate gestures that would mark the gayness of his body. "If you talk too much," said Joe, the dancer, the first gesture, or then moving to the third, "If you feel too much," Joe, the dancer, continued. To perform these gestures and those phrases might have been and was dangerous for a gay man at that time, certainly in certain contexts, and even dangerous for a gay man in San Francisco. In re-performing them on stage, he made the politics of those gestures visible and then available for reflection and critique. A similar thing happened at an earlier part in the performance when he performed not as the effeminate gay man, but as the hyper-hetero-masculine one, the one who would backslap and fist bump his way through the world to find and name his fellow good guys. In repeating that phrase, he's a good guy. In repeating that word, good, our own Joe Good made the practice and performance of hyper-masculinity visible as well, and made masculinity available for reflection and critique. With that performance, Joe Good did much more. He joined the choreographic world to social movements for gay and lesbian rights, and with that performance, he solidified the Bay Area art world as an arena for gay positive artistic exploration. With that performance, he also pushed the boundaries of dance as a form, refusing to be the silent dancer by allowing himself to be a talking one. In letting himself talk while dancing, Good thus became known as an artist who could join the world of dance with that talky world of the theater, and became widely known as a practitioner of dance theater, continually experimenting with that hybrid form. Meanwhile, in the early 2000s, some of us here at UC Berkeley were forming a new department that for various artistic, institutional, and interpersonal reasons had a very long name: Theater, Dance, and Performance Studies. TDAPs, as we started to be called, needed colleagues who could build bridges amongst these allied disciplines. And now, looking back, all of us realize the department could not have become what it did if we had not been able to hire Joe Good at that time. He is a master artist, choreographer, theater maker, and educator. Joe has in doing so has been the artistic bridge, the conceptual glue, and the compassionate visionary guiding us into and through the world we wanted to create. His courses have been filled to the brim with students who hail from theater and from dance, from performance art and from gender studies and art practice and numerous other departments where students wanted guidance in the work of socially engaged hybrid dance making. For over 20 years, Joe Good has made an impact at every single level of our curriculum, all the while maintaining and propelling an ever more distinguished choreographic career. With his team, the Joe Good Performance Group, he has created, premiered, and toured several dozen pieces around themes of gender and sexuality, but also around allied themes around race, disability, trauma, human rights, activism, heritage, and belonging. He's won a fleet of fellowships and awards, and I'll just say a few from the Zellerbach Family Foundation, the Bernard Osher Foundation, the Haas Fund. He's won a Guggenheim, the United States Artist Award, the Bessie Award for Distinguished Choreography in New York, and he's won many, many Izzy Awards for Distinguished Choreography in the Bay Area. Joe is a campus leader, having chaired committees in our department and chaired the department itself. He's also a civic leader. The city of Berkeley named and inaugurated Joe Good Day, and he is one of the few artists to receive a Legacy Business Award from the mayor of San Francisco, London Breed. Joe Good is indeed a good guy. And maybe alongside that, he's also a good gender-fluid human. In everything he does, Joe Good's goodness manifests in a commitment to talking, but also listening, a commitment to feeling, even as we do our thinking. He's a consummate artist who is also a consummate colleague, indeed the kind of colleague who deepens our sense of what it means to be collegial. Joe, you will be missed, so please don't really leave. We know that you will move into your new emeritus status with grace, to invoke the name of one of your pieces, and that you will embrace this time of change, to invoke the name of another one. You will ever be our wonder boy, our treasured rambler, an adventurous traveler who brings light wherever he goes. TDPS community and all friends and family, help me give it up for Joe Good. And now it's my pleasure to welcome to the podium Professor Julia Fawcett, who will begin presentation of awards.
Okay, thank you, Shannon, and thank you, everyone. I gotta find my script here. Okay, I'm going to begin our presentation of awards with the Dunbar-Ogden Undergraduate Prize in Theater History. TDPS Professor Emeritus Dunbar-Ogden created this prize to honor undergraduate research and academic excellence in theater history, dance history, and performance studies. The Ogden Undergraduate Prize in Theater History 2024 goes to Isadora Duskin-Feinberg. Yeah. who couldn't be present today. But I am going to read the title of her work, which is The United Ukrainian Ballet's Giselle and Airlift, Performance Propaganda for Political Activism. And I also would like to award the Dunbar-Ogden Graduate Prize in Theater History. This prize honors graduate research and academic excellence in theater history, dance history, and performance studies. This year, the Ogden Graduate Prize in Theater History 2024 goes to Lena Chen. Yeah. Who could not be present today? But the title of their work is A Liquid Gold Rush at the Mother Lode. So congratulations to Lena and Isadora. And it is now my pleasure to introduce my colleague, Bear Graham.
Thanks, Julia. It's my honor to introduce the next award, the Julia Payne Dance Scholarship. This is a prize established to honor an undergraduate student who demonstrates outstanding accomplishment in dance scholarship and performance. The Julia Payne Dance Scholarship in 2024 goes to Tatiana Anna Carla Steiner. I'd like to introduce Professor Lisa Wymore.
Thank you. This is so exciting. I'm going to introduce the Florence Schwimley Memorial Scholarship and Performing Arts Award. In 1975, the Zonta Club of Berkeley established a fund in the name of Florence Schwimley, a well-known Berkeley resident who was active in the theater and dance world. It is given to honor undergraduate students who have excelled in their craft of theater and dance. This year, while simultaneously keeping high academic standing, the Florence Schwimley Memorial Scholarship of 2024 goes to Emma Lowe. And now I'd like to introduce my colleague, Angela Marino.
Hello. So this next prize was first awarded in 1966 by friends, former students of the late Sarah Huntsman Sturgis, for students achieving outstanding artistic accomplishment in theater, dance, and performance studies. Professor Sturgis was a member of the Department of Public Speaking and taught drama, directed productions when we did shows in Wheeler Hall. The Huntsman Sturgis Memorial Prize in 2024 goes to Verena Lee. And I'd like to introduce my colleague, Mr. Chris Harold.
Hello, family and friends, splendid graduates, esteemed colleagues. It's an honor to be here today and to present the Grace Sprague Pillsbury and Josephine Park Pillsbury Award for an Actress of Excellence. Mr. Edwin S. Pillsbury, a former lawyer of San Francisco, established this award in the names of his mother, Grace Sprague Pillsbury, and his wife, Josephine Park Pillsbury, both of whom loved the theater. He hoped the winners would make a career of acting and performance, which this year's recipient will most certainly do. The 2024 Pillsbury Award goes to the luminous Layla DeMoss. It's a pleasure to introduce Mr. Arnel Sanciano, who is a brilliant designer.
Good afternoon. Mr. Mark Goodson of Goodson Todman Productions, New York, one of the most successful TV production companies in the United States, was a Berkeley graduate. Some years ago, he made the first of several donations in order to reward students demonstrating both academic and performative excellence, and who reveal a significant interest in theater, dance, motion pictures, or television. The Mark Goodson Prizes, plural, I'm new here, so they gave me the long list. The Mark Goodson Prizes in 2024 go to Lilela Carissa Alvarez. Bailey Guerin. Jingwen Han. Gilberto Martinez Martinez. Jada Lynn Nunley. Mirin Ruby Scasalari. And finally, Erin Yoon. And now, welcome to the stage, Brandy Catanese.
I can't help but enter with that level of enthusiasm in response to Arnell's impeccable announcer voice. Anyone else feel me? That's like, I might as well just go home. I feel so special having been called up that way. I wish that I could do the same for all of you, but you'll have to bear with how I sound. It's my pleasure to announce the recipients of the Mask and Dagger Memorial Prize for extraordinary contributions to theater, dance, and performance studies. In 1946, the Mask and Dagger Dramatics Honor Society here at UC Berkeley established a scholarship fund in the names of members of the society who had lost their lives in World War II. The scholarships are given to majors and minors who have made extraordinary contributions to the field of theater, dance, and performance studies, or fields. The winners of the Mask and Dagger Memorial Prizes in 2024 are Genevieve Marie Bellavance, and I'm only announcing folks that are here today. Olivia Friedenreich. Hazel Horton. Alora Conyer Palacios. Molly Light. Teo Bryce Robin Lynn Bianco. Nick Ruleback. Audrey Elena Schultz. Shiv Sethi. Haley Ruth Spencer. And last but certainly not least, Izzy Carter Villarreal. And it is now my pleasure to invite to the podium Randy Swearingen and our cherished former colleague, Michael Mansfield.
Good afternoon, and congratulations to all graduates. We're delighted. I'm Randy. This is my husband, Michael. We established this award to honor a student, staff, or faculty member of the department who creates public artistic work that intentionally advances social justice through the performance arts. The award winner significantly contributed to the TDPS community, the campus, and beyond through their work. The nomination process encourages the department to reflect upon and live further into its mission statement, to make diversity and inclusion a key part of our teaching, art making, and public programming. We hope the funds will also encourage the recipient to take their work to the next stage.
The Michael Mansfield and Randy Swearingen Social Justice Award for Excellence in Creating a More Equitable and Inclusive World in 2024 is presented to Layla Meyer. Layla couldn't be here, but they asked me to say just a few words about Layla. I met with her, we had lunch, and I said to her, "What's going on?" And she goes, "I'm really worried about what kind of a person do I want to be?" That was Layla's question for herself. And as a dancer, how can I create a movement that will hold the story, tell the story, and be the story? Layla chose the Palestinian dance known as debke. It means stomp. Her research takes us back as far as 3000 BC with this dance. Layla tells the story of villagers creating this dance, this stomping technique, to prevent mud roofs from caving in. It's simple enough. You start with your left foot, you cross over, open your right, cross over, open up, lift and kick the left and stomp. I happen to also teach it to grade school kids all over the Bay Area. Now imagine 6 or more folks standing, joining their arms on the mud roof with a crack in it. Cross over, open up, cross over, open up, lift, kick, stomp. The roof settles. The earth settles. Wholeness returns. They determine how many more of those movements are needed to heal the roof. Debke holds the pattern, the teaching, the information, the directions, the leadership, the membership, the intention, the action, the breadth, the timing, the strength, the care, and the solidarity needed for a movement. Indigenous communities resist through dance and performance, creating movements that resettle the earth. Layla, weekly actions, performances, teach-ins, guest speakers, ritual dance performance art, and the formation of two communities, the Dancers for Palestine and the Graduate Students for Justice in Palestine. Her dance troupe, Al-Jahur, advancing Palestinian dance as an expression of liberation and justice. All this has been on the news. All of this is on the internet. All of this has been her contribution to the campus, to our department, and to the world. I'm quoting one of the things that people wrote about her. Layla gave her talk, Unpacking Zionism in Modern Dance, in the fall of 2023 in TDPS's 52 AC Dance in American Cultures course. Layla's lecture accomplished many things. It filled a gap in the syllabus. Prior to the lecture, the syllabus had no unit or readings about the Middle East or Arab American dance. Crossover, open, crossover, open, lift, kick, stomp. Another roof restored, the gap closes, the earth settles, wholeness returns. Layla's movement helps the mud, the earth, the curriculum, and the community bend toward justice at this time in history. Cultural worker, information sharer, researcher, performer, choreographer, community organizer, educator, writer, teaching artist, leadership grounded in ethical values. Crossover, open, crossover, open, lift, kick, stomp. That's the kind of person Leah is. Thank you, Leah. I introduce my colleague, Chris Harold.
It's a pleasure to present the Gene Wilcox Scholarship for Artistic Talent. In 2022, members of the Drama Association of Rossmoor brought this award to the Department of Theater, Dance, and Performance Studies. The DAOR, Gene Wilcox Scholarship for Theater Arts, is intended to encourage a theater arts student who is excelling in their artistic work at the university level by helping them to commit to excelling and pursuing a professional career in the performance world. This year's winner is the astonishing Vivian Phuong Nguyen. And to present the Larry Belling Promising Writers Award, Art Twain.
They say never start an act with an apology. I'm going to break the rule. My surrogate parents, Father Time and Mother Nature, play with my mind, so my memory gets a little weak. I am Art Twain. I am a UC Berkeley graduate, 1960, member of Kappa Nu fraternity. The Larry Belling Promising Writers Award exists because Larry Belling was a writer's writer. In addition to working nearly every role in theater production on and off the stage, he was a writer of stage, screen, and literature. Most of this is in New York, by the way. He was also my friend since childhood. It's a long time. At UC Berkeley, he found a springboard for his talents when he joined a fraternity rich in creative talent, including Mark Norman, who wrote the screenplay to Shakespeare in Love. I should mention that he even wrote a wonderful book for middle school age kids and adults that just came out, The Lincoln Zoo Rebellion. It reflects his passion for wildlife preservation. A top priority of Larry, yet another passion, was helping aspiring writers. That's why when he stepped off this world in 2021, the people who loved him decided it was fitting to honor his memory with an award for a rising star writer. This year's Larry Belling Award is Joy Diamond. A talented writer for screen, stage, journalism, and coursework as she continues her studies right here at UC Berkeley. I would read her achievements to you, but it would require a break for dinner while telling you them all. Mark Twain tells a story about a doctor who went to see a woman who was ill, and after he examined her, he told her she'd have to give up spicy foods, tobacco, and what was the last one? Alcohol. She said, but I don't do any of those things. He said, well, there you have it. You're a sinking ship with no baggage to throw overboard. Now, the nice thing about writers are that baggage that's being thrown overboard can become a wonderful play or a wonderful scene in a movie. These writers pay attention. And while most people try to make a name for themselves, Joy has taken another road. She started with a name that already shines with star quality, Joy Diamond. They'll look so great engraved on an Oscar, don't you think? I would like to ask you to join me in congratulating the most promising rising star in this world of galaxy of writers, winner of the Larry Belling Award, Joy Diamond.
I'm back. It is my great pleasure to be back here to present the award for Outstanding Graduate Student Instructor. Each year, graduate students are asked to teach courses for the department and the campus, allowing them time to gain skills and experience as an educator in the classroom, while simultaneously completing their work as a researcher and student themselves. This award is given to graduate students who come to be known as outstanding graduate teachers. And the outstanding graduate student instructor in 2024 is Vicente Perez. Vicente is off doing wonderful things, being a published poet, dad of twins, and wonderful graduate student instructor, but we'll be delighted to receive this after the fact. It is my pleasure to announce and transfer the mic to my colleague, Professor Philip Gutonda.
Turn the page. The Rosalind Schneider Eisner Prize for Continuing Creative Achievement. Established in the memory of Rosalind Schneider Eisner by her mother Maybelle A. Marks, prizes are awarded annually by UC Berkeley for continuing creative achievement in each of the following categories: art, theater, dance, literature, music, film, video, photography, and design. This prize celebrates students who have created a substantial body of creative work during their time here in the Department of Theater, Dance, and Performance Studies. The 2024 Eisner Prize in Acting and Performance Studies goes to Aurel Mizi Anderson. Next, in Stage Management and Performance Studies, Lauren Chang. In Design and Performance Studies, Lee Suman Garver Patel. Thank you. And in Dance and Performance Studies, Rebecca Joy. Congratulations to all the recipients. And now I'd like to reintroduce our chair, Sansan Kwan.
Okay, it is my pleasure to introduce the departmental citation for TDPS. Departmental citations are given by each department at UC Berkeley to recognize a student with a distinguished career and accomplishment of amazing work within the department. This award requires both academic and artistic excellence and is seen as the department's highest honor. To the person who most embodies the values of the Department of Theater, Dance, and Performance Studies. And this year's departmental citation goes to Gilberto Martinez Martinez. And now, the conferring of the degrees. This year, we have 2 PhD candidates, soon to be doctorates. When I call your name, kindly stand. Jess Durance. Jess's dissertation is titled The Deathly Sociality of Whiteness. Her committee was Brandy Wilkins Catanese, Lee Rayford, Julia Bryan Wilson, and her chair is Juana Maria Rodriguez, whom I'd like to invite now to hood Jess. And our second doctorate goes to Christian Riley Nagler. Christian's dissertation is titled The Edge of Technical Neglect, Silicon Valley and the Venture Capital Mode of Cultural Production. His committee is made up of Shannon Steen, Wendy Brown, and his chair is Shannon Jackson. So will you, Jess and Christian, please stand? Jess and Christian, you have voluntarily submitted yourself to the traditions that become the scholar in pursuit of knowledge and have proved yourselves worthy of this high calling. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and the Chancellor, I grant you the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Performance Studies from the University of California, Berkeley. Will the Dance and Performance Studies minors please stand? Ariel Measy Anderson. Lulu Cardoza. Jenica Chen. Tlali Gomez. Not here. Amber Goring. Raina Marie Japay. Teo Bryce Robin Lynn Bianco. Arabella Huelin Tan. And Izzy Carter Villarreal. Will the minors in theater and performance studies please stand? Justin Zayed Arriaga Rivera. Genevieve Etoile Baimfordy. Genevieve Marie Bellavance. Ace Chen. Margaret Chung. Dylan Crump. Flynn Dressel. Noah Lily Goldsmith. Jerry Chen Ho. Jason Ju. Alora Conyer Palacios. Yawen Lin, not here. Hannah Claire Lineweaver. Tiffany Liu, also not here. Gilberto Martinez Martinez. Jazara Metcalf. Vivian Fong Nguyen. Maya Isabella Mary Romero. Shiv Sethi. Sophia Marie Velilia. Megan Autumn Ye. And Erin Yoon. Will the Dance and Performance Studies majors please stand? Sohel Bagai. Jingwen Han. Rebecca Joy. Verena Lee. Molly Light. Gilberto Martinez. Christina Elizabeth Miller. Tatiana Anna Carla Steiner. Paradin Elizabeth Zitai. Ella McCausland Wright. And Erin Yoon. Will the majors in theater and performance studies please stand? Amy Noreen Abad. Lilea Carissa Alvarez with an honors project. Honors project titled Art, Does Art Create an Impact? An exploration of artistic advocacy for sex trafficking survivors. Also a dance piece titled Let There Be Light. Faith Selim Amusu. Ariel Mizi Anderson. Charisse Tiara Chie Baba. Crizel Baron. Madden Auja Bozroy. Lulu Cardoza. Lauren Chang. Lauren's honors project was entitled Applause versus Posts, a comparison of performer-audience relationships between mediums. Megan Keeler-Darzinkowitz. Layla DeMoss. Lee Suman Garber Patel. Bailey Guerin. Nanyi Jiang. Vida Andrea Keith. Thomas Lautenberger. Verena Lee. David Stephen Levitt. Alexis Page McLaughlin. Queenie Mung. Christina Elizabeth Miller. Angelica Liesel Mosqueda. Jada Lynn Nunley. James Gilbert Olguin. Nick Ruhlbach. Noah Jeffrey Rojas Domke. Mirren Ruby Scasalati. Mirren's honors project was titled Creating Transformation in Interactive Productions. Audrey Elena Schultz. Haley Ruth Spencer. Izzy Carter Villarreal. And Gabrielle Diana Wright. That's it. Thanks, Joe. Will all of the majors and minors in theater and dance and in performance studies please stand? By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and the Chancellor, I hereby grant you the degree of Bachelor's of Arts from the University of California, Berkeley. We invite you, in true Berkeley spirit, to move your tassel from the right to the left. This concludes our 2024 commencement of the Department of Theater, Dance, and Performance Studies. We invite you to a reception outside. Thank you all so much.
Ooh.